art-related activities as she does, so you know her car from a mile away. I'm driving, so we'll call that the Garro mobile. And I'm driving the Dorn Space Shuttle with my sign. And she's passing me, and I'm passing her, and I'm looking over, and I'm waving. And she gets hit at the light, and I go by, and then I slow down, and she goes back, and I'm waving. And Barbara never looks at me. She just keeps going. But it was cool to see her out there on the open road. So she's still going really, really strong. She lives in Saratoga. I don't know how far south she was going, but she's a wonderful person. And she's getting a really nice award. She was probably doing something artistic going somewhere. She's getting a Poetry on a Mission award because she was driving and she was on a mission. Here she is, folks, Barbara Garro.
I'm going to put it on. It matches my dress. Nobody else got one that matched their outfit, but I did. Thank you, Laura.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Brandon. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Barbara.
Does it match?
Oh, yeah.
America.
Can you do something with this? I'm short, but I'm not this short. Thank you very much. Oh, that's helpful. Thank you. Basically, all I'm going to do is put that on. That's fine. I'm not going to use it to read. Anyway. Okay. So, whenever I do a poetry reading, I always have a theme. And my theme for this poetry reading is tribute. So the first tribute I'd like to give is to give to the Dorn family for 5 years of faith and family live entertainment. Woo! And I think you ought to have a big banner in the front that says faith and family live entertainment. Of course, there'd be a couple of people that would want to come, but anyway. So now, my tribute is to, it's spring, Father's Day, Mother's Day, so my tribute is to my father and my mother, and how many people have had really great parents or caregivers? Yeah, a lot of hands. So we were blessed because everybody didn't get that. But everybody has an opportunity to be that. So, anyway, I will begin with a commercial. Number one, I have a radio show called 5 Minutes with Jesus, and it's on a live radio network. How many people listen to a live radio network? Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm on at 7:25, 5 days a week, Sunday through Thursday. And this is my book, Love Bites. It is my entire love life, and I'm 80. The good and the bad, so it's soft love and hard love. And my first poem is really special to me because it's about my father, and I wrote it to him on his 80th birthday, and I turned 80 this year.
Wow.
So he's been gone 27 years. Yeah, and you don't deserve a hand for turning 80. Woo! Okay, it's called Pop. There are 80 years of love and wisdom stored in his bright, creative mind. Years of being son, brother, and wild youth, to businessman, husband, father, and soldier. Then grandfather and great-grandfather. His blood gushed through his veins with enthusiasm and a beautiful zest for life. Cunningly creative, he knew no obstacle he couldn't go through, around, or even under. Fear held no breath in him because daring gave him such a thrill. Negotiating deals especially sparked his wires. He suckled the sweet nectar of victory more than most. Yet the tough businessman had the most tender life, hidden behind his macho Sicilian bluster. His infectious laugh bellowed out often, frequently after one of his funny stories. Indeed, his rock-sturdy sense of humor carried him over many miles of bad road. Mr. Excitement, he created a party atmosphere when people came to call. Whether one or many, a good time was had by all. That's for Brian. He made you feel special. Your pleasure was his game. You always had fun and felt glad you came. 50 years have gone by since he would burst into our rooms with a rolled newspaper he never used, telling my giggling brother and I to be still. Passing decades haven't changed him much, though I feel we have more time to talk, and now I understand him better. Pop is like a warm rock I can snuggle up to when the world turns a cold shoulder to my song. Truly, I have been blessed to have him in my corner for over half a century. See, I'm not a stand-up, so these are the jokes. The good news is that I got a chance to read that to him on his 80th birthday. And Suzanne also said she got a chance to share her poem with her father live. So if you have parents that you really care about, make a tribute to them while they're alive. When my mother died, I looked in her drawer next to her bed. Every single card I sent her, every letter I sent her, they were all there. And all the ones my brother sent her. So they matter. Well, this one, obviously, there's only one parent left. This one's for my mother. She never heard this, she never saw it. I wrote my very first poem after my mother died because I had so much pain. I didn't know what to do with it. So I wrote a poem and it got published in the newspaper, and over 1,000 poems later, here I am. Mother, beautiful as a parrot tulip, pure as a lily, humble as a monk, heart soft as a bunny, will hard as iron, complex as a mosaic, wise as any philosopher. Always her life teaches. Her eyes dance with excitement in pleasing others or being pleased. How sad to stop so much love with death. I remember the last time her beautiful brown eyes danced as she lay dying of lung cancer. I asked her if she wanted frozen custard, chocolate, of course. Her face lit up, she rolled her eyes in delight, as only she could. So many memories fill my mind. My heart grows glad with them, although sometimes tinges of sadness tickle in. I miss that super southern lady who was my mom, always there, always caring, championing all of my many causes. Sounding board, confident, sidekick, nurse, secretary, salesperson, coach, governess, human almanac, culinary arts advisor, and seamstress. This refined lady of gentle manner had honed the art of motherhood as near to perfection as humanity allows. God took a great soul home when he called my mother.